Betty Bima.
And I'm Gloria Altamia.
And we're the Pabulum partners.
And you're watching 10 out of 10.
That's right, you guys. You're watching 10 out of 10, where we count down our top 10 on some lists, right? With social media, travel, business, and all of that.
And today's episode is about the top 10 social media posts thus far.
Let's get into our first one.
Yeah.
Number 10.
All right.
Hot diggity dog. Hot dog.
Oh my God, that was, I feel bad for laughing, but it's funny. How did you feel about it?
Hopefully nothing bad happened to the dog and the dog was able to have a speedy recovery. Because I love pets now. Now that my brother has a pet, I now enjoy dogs.
Yes, I love dogs, but that right there, oh, poor little dog, like, did it not have the sense, like spidey senses? Maybe dogs have senses like
to move out the way when she's doing a flip. But she should have saw her dog. Come on, if you get a small dog like that, you gotta pay attention.
That's true. But you know what? What if she was just like out of the spur of the moment? I'm gonna try a handstand, and then she can the dog.
Well, you know what?
To have bad days too, just like humans. Yeah. Dogs are not exempt from getting injured.
Exactly. We included this clip in our top 10 list because everything's been so serious in the world. There's always like a tidbit of news that's bad, and a lot of people are going through challenges right now. So we felt like, although this clip is very silly and goofy and it brings laughs, right? Sometimes you need to balance life with a little bit of joy.
Yeah, and I know some people are weary about laughing at things like babies and dogs and more mature adults, but sometimes it's okay to just laugh. You need that in your life.
Edge off.
All right, well, let's check out the next clip. All right. So, what did you think about that picture of Tiffany Haddix at the?
Oh my gosh. Okay. First of all, this was her look at the Golden Globes, which I did watch this year, and I thought she was absolutely beautiful as a presenter. Definitely a glow up, right? From her hair to her clothes to her makeup, everything was like just fabulous.
I totally agree. My favorite part about it is that she exudes light, like that picture right there. Yeah, confidence. And I really do love her new haircut that she has. She's rocking it to the core.
Hey, I'll admit, when I first saw her with the haircut, I was like, I don't know. But now that I see it,
when she first cut it, was it blonde or did she change it blonde later?
She changed it.
Oh, okay. See, I think it's something about that blonde that it's like, just pops and makes you just whole new person. Like, okay.
And speaking of, okay, she has a foundation. It's called She's Ready. She's Ready Foundation. Okay. And within the last couple of months, she's been doing some fantastic things. First of all, she started an internship program. So a lot of people, it's based out in Los Angeles. So a lot of people should really tap into that. She's Ready Foundation. And the second thing is that she also donated 100 suitcases. It was like 100 suitcases to foster care children. So she's a foster care child herself. She's been in the system before, so she knows like the ups and downs of that whole system. And I'm glad that she's doing something like that. So that's why I felt like it was important to add her to this top 10 list.
Yeah, definitely is. Especially like when you're able to give back to your community and, remembering the things that you went through, you're like, you know what? I don't want anyone else going through this. I'm going to help out. I'm going to create a foundation, or I'm going to volunteer my time and hours and finances if I'm able to. And I'm really happy that she did that.
Yeah, me too. And if anyone is like, why would she donate suitcases? Well, foster children, they tend to move house to house. And usually they have to use a bag to pack up their stuff every time they move to another house or transition back into like the main foster care area. So she was tired of that. She didn't want kids to go through that and wanted them to feel like someone cared for them, you know. So those suitcases gave them a more stable way to pack up their stuff instead of just throwing things in the bag like trash.
And we're happy she did that.
Oh my gosh, Will Smith is a clown. I love him.
He is so goofy.
Like, okay, another insertion that makes us laugh, right?
Right. I definitely agree. You know, I always count on Will to like bring laughter or to entertain us. He has good shows and messages, you know, that conveys to people.
He actually came out with a documentary recently where he was the host. It's called Amend, the Fight for America. And basically within 6 episodes, he breaks down the 14th Amendment.
Oh, you know what? I have a simplified definition of the 14th Amendment. Check this out.
Oh, okay.
So, no state shall deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of laws. And without due process of law, without due process of law. That's important.
Not only is it important, everyone should know that amendment because it affects everything that we're dealing with today, right? From equality to racial injustice. And, you know, we've been hearing things in the news recently about Asian American discrimination. So, you know, it all goes back to those amendments. So you need to know your amendments and you need to know the 14th Amendment.
Yeah, it's definitely important to be informed because the more you know, the better you can do. And you can say, hey, you know, I'm being wronged here. And I know I am and drop it on them. All right, let's get into number 7.
You did?
Oh, yeah, I had a show.
That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, you saw what I'm in the city for? Oh,
yeah.
I had that Orlando show at the college, UCF. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they went to the club and shit.
It was lit?
It was stupid lit. God, it was like...
So where you from?
I'm from Mississippi, but I can't...
What kind of music you got going on?
Little bangers, you know, I got the little...
What's the name?
Sway Lee. SWAELE.
Sway Lee.
My group Ray Shrimmer, though. I'm in Ray Shrimmer, though.
You on YouTube?
I'm on everybody. For real.
Sway Lee?
Sway Lee, baby.
Let me get that Sway Lee, man. Yeah, go with me.
Let me sing you one of my songs, though.
Go ahead, hit it.
Let me tell you, you gotta tell me if you heard it, though.
Okay, go.
That girl is a real crap.
I don't know why.
Hey, don't forget
Oh, don't you hate it when this happens? When you're sitting or you're standing by someone and they're really important or they may have impacted your life in some way and you have no idea how they look in real life.
That is the worst. I mean, it happens to me all the time. I'm not going to lie. There's times where I'm just like, who is that? Has it ever happened to you before?
It probably has happened to me before, but I can't recall right now. Like, I can't think of one celebrity that I don't, or public figure that I don't recognize. I tend to recognize them all since I'm such a pop culture freak, but like, has it happened to you?
Yes. Okay, so I was like literally a stick length from Katy Perry. I don't know why a stick length, but
you didn't recognize Katy Perry.
She had on like this gray sweater jacket and some sweatpants. She was long time ago, she had a documentary about her and her music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she was viewing it and I was like next door and we both came out at the same time and we looked at each other and I was just like, I don't even know.
You know what? This has happened. That is so funny you say that because one of the most recognized people in the world, I guess, Jay-Z, he actually had his own incident.
Really?
We see that.
Yeah, let's look at that.
Not very famous. You don't know me. But I'll get this, okay? My name is Jay. What's your name?
Ellen, what do you do?
Ellen. Make music.
Great. Did you just do a performance?
Well, I'm on my way to a performance in Brooklyn at the new Brooklyn Arena.
Oh, that's
No
fabulous.
video for yeah. I think shows that. This is the last show. Hey, this is the 8th show. Yes.
I'm proud of you.
No, we don't like that.
I already got it.
Jay-Z.
Oh, you're Jay-Z. I don't know about Jay-Z.
You know what? Maybe we should give her a pass, though. She is a little bit more mature or older.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Yes. Yeah, she should get a pass, right? And Jay-Z,
Yeah.
you know, I appreciate him for being humble because there's some celebrities, they will let you know who they are and basically make you feel bad for not recognizing them in person.
That is true. But you know what? If they do that, I think it's just because like they're like, I should be known. I should be known, darling. But I mean, it's okay. Not everyone's gonna know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm happy. Like he didn't have to. She figured it out. She was like, JC.
Yeah, she eventually figured it out. She's kind of hip, right?
Yeah, kudos for her for figuring it out. Somebody listening to Jay-Z and Beyonce or something over there. Yeah. All right, let's get into number 6.
Yeah, I'm the Devon. Oh, really? Oh my God, nice to meet you. Thank you for your service.
All right. That was so sweet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Like, how endearing of someone to take the time to use their talents to say thank you to our veterans, right?
Right. I wonder how long they were riding on that train too. Because
I do often wonder that because either he's one of those quick artists, like sometimes when you go to the beach, like Venice Beach or something like that, you have those artists who can do it within like less than an hour or 30 minutes, you know, or maybe it was planned. I don't know.
like usually, okay, if you've ever ridden a train, you know, there's lots of people on there selling stuff, talking, trying to talk to you, trying to get your number. And you just like, I just want to get home in peace and I don't need to be bothered. I just finished work.
That's when you put in the earplugs, you know, the earbuds or whatever.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. Make sure you see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? I can't hear you, even though I can.
Yeah.
But when she realized what he was doing, she was like, oh, you know, and she took it in. And that was like the sweet part that I enjoyed.
Yeah. And she looked like she was really touched by it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
What?
We are at our halfway mark, girl.
Oh, yay! Let's get into the next one then.
All right. All right. So, you know, this is Jay Ellis, if you guys know him from a popular show. Yeah.
Lawrence.
He was on the game too, wasn't he?
I'm sorry?
He was on the game too, right?
No, that's Poochie Hall.
No, he not the main character. I could have sworn. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, see, there I go again.
Oh, okay. It's possible.
Faces. It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, he does have an athletic body, so maybe he was on the game, possibly, but I don't recall him being on the game, but maybe he was. I'm not sure. But anyways, Jay Ellis, he did a great post right here, right? Because he's basically connecting with commonscholarship.app.org, where he's offering 2 scholarships in the amount of $5,000 to the lucky winners who apply before July 15th. What do you think about that?
I think that's marvelous. Right now, people can use all the help they get, and especially financially, okay? Because if someone can pay for my education, I don't have to have the worry of, oh, how am I going to pay for this? Or, oh, it's due by this date. What am I going to do? Who am I going to ask? I got to work these many hours. Then that is great. So kudos to him for, you know, donating and giving his finances. All right. Number 4.
right. So you saw that post right there by Jim Carrey, basically, or it featured Jim Carrey, and it basically addressed people, when they hang with people, you become like those people. So he's saying, be careful, choose wisely who you hang with, because birds of a feather flock together. What do you think about that?
Birds of a feather flock together. It is so true, because if you're around people who love to work out and do martial arts or go to the gym, like I have a group. Okay, I said martial arts because I hang out with people who do martial arts, and they're constantly posting martial arts memes. They're posting how they grew from level 1 to level 10, and it's just like it motivates you to just keep doing it better and better, But if you're around people who are just sitting at home or, not really doing anything, then you become like those people, like 1, like 2, 1 plus 1.
Yeah, and I've heard, I love like business. That's my thing, business, politics, things like, not politics, business and like pop culture and stuff like that. And what they normally tell you in business is that you become as rich as the 5 people you hang with. So I need your friends. No, I'm kidding.
That's important. Rich as the 5 people. Dang. Now I need to make sure that at least somebody's in there is a millionaire, right?
Yeah. All right, let's move along. What's next, Gloria?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because we made it to the top 3.
Yay. All right.
All right. Number 3. Oh.
I know this feeling.
Oh man, I was just about to say, I don't know if you've ever felt like this, but I know I have.
I mean, just recently coming out of 2020 and like transitioning from virtual or remote working into the workplace and having to incorporate social distancing, wearing masks, hand sanitation, which, by the way, I was practicing that hand sanitation stuff way before COVID, right? But it's a lot of anxiety that comes with that. It's a lot to do, right? It's not that hard, but just thinking about being out there in the public again after being in solitude or in your homes for so long, it could be like a rough transition. Wouldn't you agree?
I do agree. It's just like, just from, like you said, 2020 with COVID and everything, it's just, what do you expect? How is it going to be? What if I might get it while working or something like that? I mean, is it really
safe? Is it safe? Number one. And recently all of the states are starting to open up, slowly, little by little. Texas really spearheaded a lot of that movement.
And Florida,
part of that, New York, and now definitely California followed suit as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see what this new world looks like.
Hey, if we gotta do hand sanitizer and have Clorox wipes just to protect everybody in their lives, then we shall do it, I say,
Yeah. So let's roll into the next one.
Okay, the final 2, here we go.
Oh, Earth is so ghetto.
Tell me why I drove past on my way to Pluto and I was like, you know what, let me stop through there and abduct a few but I couldn't because wasn't nobody on the streets. And I was like, this is weird. Them love to be on the streets and outside driving their cars and buses and littering in their oceans, destroying their damn planet.
So I got a little closer and I saw face masks and coughing. They got some going around called COVID-19.
Planet still overheating, ice caps still melting, forest fires, tornadoes, hurricanes every 2 days. Earth stank.
Girl, Earth is so ghetto.
Oh my goodness. Hey, is he wrong?
Is he?
Is
I
it
don't
real?
know. I don't think so. You
Isn't
know,
it
people,
quite-
pretty much everything he said, I was like, we do. Some places, and some places really, really treat their streets well. But if you walk the streets of Los Angeles, you might, need to rinse your
It's
shoes.
not that bad, is it?
I feel like sometimes I feel like New York is cleaner. I'm just saying.
How dare you? You're a traitor.
No, but I was reading this article and actually earlier today, and it said that nearly 1 in 5 adults are fully vaccinated. So that's good.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So does that include you?
I am on the list. Since being younger, we have to wait a little bit, but they opening it up to us.
Yeah.
Soon I will be able to.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. We're gonna move on to number 1.
Oh, we made it to number 1.
Yes, number 1. All right, so Elon Musk, he opened up space travel to civilians, or I don't know what you want to call it, pedestrians. So basically there was this guy, he's a billionaire, right? A Japanese billionaire. He opened up 8 seats for people to go around on a trip to the moon. Would you go on this trip?
Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't go, but I'm saying I need to see the first group go. Check it out. Let me see what you think. Tell me a little bit. How was it first? Come back.
You know what? I'm pretty crazy. Like, I've been skydiving twice in my life, and I actually made you go along with me on one of those times, right? So you know what? I'm crazy enough to actually take a trip to the moon before someone else.
I feel like you would. And be like, come back, girl. Come back.
The application is actually online, open to the public. It's pretty cool. It's a cool process. They do a vetting series where you have to actually submit an application, go through an interview, and tell the reasons why you want to travel around the moon.
I wonder if they require any special abilities to go just in case. Like the Swiss Army knife, know how to do all that stuff.
Interesting.
I'm not
even sure.
That's good to know.
Well, we picked this one as number 1 because I think with everything that's been going on the earth, a lot of people are trying to escape, right? And I knew this like years ago before they even had social media. I was like, you know what, humans, they're going to try to find a way to get away from this planet eventually. And look,
like Interstellar, that movie.
You know what, Gloria? That sums up our top 10 list.
Oh, it does. This was so fun, guys. Like,
yeah, it sure was.
I really enjoyed myself. I love this little top 10.
Yeah. But you know what? We'll be back again with another top 10 list. So stay tuned to the Pabulum Partners.
All right. Well, peace.
Bye.
10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, man, tell all your friends now. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, man, tell all your friends now.
I trusted you with my heart, and you betrayed me. Me! I attended your high school and undergrad games. I pretended to like your rude sister. And what do you go and do? You go and cheat on me with a girl who microblades her eyebrows.
It's okay, let it out, sis.
Girl. Why are you wasting your thoughts on him? There is plenty of single men ready to spend out there.
I
actually have a date tonight, and that means I need an extra time to get ready so I can slap on 2 layers of Spanx and my new Keisha Kier waist trainer.
Yeah.
You wrapped it like a birthday present.
I mean, when it comes to these men, these girls should be called the Gullible Girl Group.
Well, you can exclude me from that group.
I have a BS radar. I know how to pick them.
Girl, stop. You know how many females throw themselves at me on a daily?
That's right. Yo, check my man's phone out. Nate's phone is like an Instagram matrix of snow bunnies.
But he was cheating on her the whole time. And now he's having a baby?
So is that what you're going for these days? Huh, Damien?
Stop hating. Look, I'm about to get those next 15, so just print my bill and give me my damn food, all right?
Earlier today, you were visiting another girl?
When are you gullible girls gonna learn the game, huh?
You girls stay getting played.
I'm glad I don't have those type of problems. My man stays in line. I never have to worry.
Wait, what?
It's funny how the tables turn, turn, turn.